Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wyvern Watch. I spend days, months, and years writing silly adventures for your ears. I sit at my forge. My name is George, and I'll be your DM whilst you're here.
Hello, my name is Ryan. Left and right expletives be flying. Though he ain't a sailor, I now play Ailer, cause Tonsil did suffer from dying.
Hello, my name is Jacob, and I play a real grumpy guy. His name's Adelhard, he hates jesters and bards, and he believes in a man in the sky.
Hello, I'm Mac, and I play a man named Zoodle, who instead of brawn, used his noodle. He's on a mission, the jumping magician, to recover a skeleton's doodles.
Best one, you win. Alright, there you go. Get that away from me.
That was good.
That was a fun intro.
I like that, alright.
Alright, see you next time.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Welcome to the...
It took us an hour to come up with it.
Yeah.
Welcome to hour 21. Play the title sequence.
Wait, 5, 4.
Welcome to Wyvern Watch.
That was terrible.
I love it, guys.
You know, I'm always having so much fun before we do that.
You're really getting in character already,
Negative two, dude.
Yeah, man, step up your dude. Alright, guys, so how have you guys been? We are still recording lots and lots of episodes. You guys have been listening to us every week, but we've been listening to each other all night.
Yep.
It's been like,
Getting to know each other even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
even better.
These are
better.
real D&D hours.
Who up?
Smash that
We're
like
up.
button.
It's 3. It's like 2, isn't it?
It's 2.
Yeah.
Why did you get that far off?
An hour?
It'll be 3 when
I
we
didn't have a
conclude this
watcher.
episode.
Yeah.
Speaking of episode, speaking of Realm of Fantasy, speaking of being late at night,
Hour.
everyone grasp your liquid, staying
Your
awake,
caffeinated drink.
and toast it to the air. Let's let Mac, or did I say Mac? Don't I mean Joodle, finish his drink as we cheer to the realm of fantasy. Yeah.
Next round.
And with that, I'm about to drop that.
Alright.
And with that drink, you are now Joodle, Ailer, and Adelhard.
Wow.
Now, how about that?
Me too.
I feel a lot more pissed off.
With that drink, I feel like a god.
I feel like God.
Who would like to journal entry us up to speed? How about, since I think Adelhard did one, Adel or Jeweler?
I mean, I've done one. I can do another one.
He usually does it.
Actually, I'm sorry. Has Ailer ever done a journal entry?
Ailer has not.
Oh, journal entries. Yeah, I haven't done one either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Zoodle hasn't done a
Yeah.
journal entry, nor has Ailer.
Which one? What do one of you guys want to volunteer? Or?
Well, it seems like Zoodle has been part of the gang longer and still hasn't.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, because you as a player have. All right.
Yeah, you've never had the opportunity.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Sorry.
Lord.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Painful.
Why?
Is the incense fucking you up? I can kill it.
How do you put it on?
Because he said he was fine. He told me, oh, I'll survive. So I was like, all right.
Well, it was fine over there.
You make you a bubble boy.
What?
It was fine further over there, but
So like 2 feet?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm
I'll
gonna
put it 2
take
feet away.
We need like a bubble boy thing.
Well, I put it on like
For
the
Ryan.
counter over there, I guess.
I guess it's
Well, then he's not able to.
I mean, I might be.
I'll put it all the way by the microwave.
Microwave it. Put it in the microwave and just close it.
Dude,
And then if you ever want a hit of incense, just go to the microwave and open the door and put your head in.
Let's do it like the peanut butter.
I mean,
Yeah,
don't
right.
when you microwave things, the smell goes everywhere.
That's true.
So if you microwave incense, it can only end well. Wow.
Man, this realm of fantasy entry has got us all belching.
Yeah, thanks. All right, Morty. All right, Larry. Welcome to the Realm of Fantasy.
Dear journal. Today I found some rad new robes. It's like my old robes, but kind of lighter and with a silver trim on it. I don't think anybody will be missing it. I gave my old robes to a weird guy we found in a room full of piss.
And shit.
He introduced himself by a demeaning nickname that people gave him for whatever reason, when he was totally able to just choose any nickname to give himself. We came back to our boat, the SS Juggle, and we slept there for the night. It appears the crystal that his name Adelhard had from it when Ayler stabbed it. He threw into. I'm proficient at writing.
Not remembering.
Threw it into this light system. Whatever, it's fine. Threw it in the ocean. It seemed to still be glowing, so we moved camp away from the boat, and we're planning on going to an island that we saw through a telescope because the tower has led us to believe it's very important. Thus, we must go.
I think it's funny how every time you paused, you wrote out ellipses.
That's all I have. I like reading more than writing. Zoodle Mac.
It's like its own specific character, the first letter of your prince or something.
So where did you say you guys are going?
We're going to
The X on the...
No, we're going to the place the telescope led to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we figured that's probably going to be a little bit more fruitful than the sunken tower.
Yeah. So,
where the X leads.
Are we all getting our long rest in?
Yes.
Yes!
Is it the next morning?
You guys are all awoken to... Oh geez, guys, what? Oh God, what is that?
Does it interrupt my restful?
No, you guys all have your rest. So
Okay.
let's take care of that. Judel.
Eraser, George.
I do not have any eraser over here.
Alright.
Judel, you will go up
Okay,
to
good.
7 points of health.
Yes.
Ayler, you'll go up to...
Actually, no, I don't need that.
You'll go up to 13. And Adelhard, you'll go up to 9.
Yes.
All right.
That'll be fun to hear on the podcast.
Alright, I got it. I know. I rolled the pencil back to him. It was the burp cast.
Burpcast.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are woken up to Larry backing up on the sand and pointing towards your guys' dinghy that you've moved away from. And you see, all three of you see, emerging from the water is an agglomeration of thickened and purpled water with a red gem center pulsating and moving past the shoreline towards the forest.
Oh my goodness.
That's creepy. But it doesn't look like it's coming towards us.
Should we follow it? Or should we keep on our quest to search for this magic amplifier?
I don't know. Where would it lead us other than...
It passes by and makes contact with the wooden side of your boat, and it does seem to almost singe the wood there.
Great.
What an asshole.
Well,
He burned the juggle.
Don't remind me of its name.
this is just...
It proceeds along the sandy shoreline and into the green grass edge of the forest before forest begins.
It doesn't pay us any attention.
It does not. It continues to in its mission.
No respect.
The grass beneath it is burnt and gets a serious singe as it proceeds.
So it's basically like it catches fire and then is immediately extinguished by the water that this being is carrying.
But then, and it eventually snakes past some trees and into the forest, out of sight. Shortly afterwards, the places where that ground were singed are healed over and look as though nothing had ever happened.
Is our boat the same?
Your boat is not the same.
Well, looks like we actually made an acid monster.
No, it was burning things, not melting them.
Well, like it was like water thing that touched it, right? I thought it was like an amalgamation like a water.
Yes.
Yeah, so when the water touches something, it singes it?
Yeah.
It sounds like acid. Acid just
Depends on
burning
how you
water.
define acid. I mean, some people define it as melting. Some people define it as murdering.
Well, that was my first thought. My character's first thought.
Well, because it poses no threat, I figure we should go search for where the telescope led us.
Yes, yes. I don't think there's anything we can stand to learn from following it.
Alright, let's go.
All right. So you guys elaborate on how you were doing this. How are your travelings?
You have the direction and you know where it is, right?
Yeah, so I am going to be Director Boy again.
Are you boating?
Yes, we're going to boat there.
Give me a direction.
So we're going to go. So yeah, so we. Yeah, so yeah, no, so yeah. All right, so we're gonna go.
Around the east side of the island to the north.
Yeah, well, no, we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go
Lighthouse side or non-lighthouse side?
non-lighthouse side. We're gonna go up this way and.
That is lighthouse side.
Is it lighthouse side? What's the lighthouse? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, lighthouse side.
Okay.
I wasn't.
That is the east, the lighthouse side.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Should be the north.
Nick.
You'll seeing the lighthouse and seeing that we're gonna be on our way. Do you all think we should stop by the lighthouse on our way over? See what's in there?
Nah.
Okay.
Maybe we can stop by on the way back.
Yeah, that's a later thing. We don't need that.
I mean, we could go to the underwater place where I was going. That's where all the treasure is.
Yeah, maybe go there too. There's not really any, nothing led us to
I
the
would
lighthouse.
How would we get into the? How would we go underwater? Hold our breath.
Well, apparently it's not all underwater.
What does
It
that
is
mean?
right. There's a little bit of the tower poking up the top.
Yes, but
It's watertight. That's what the captain told me.
well,
They built
check that
some
out.
really good houses here. You guys feel any force fields while you're here? I heard about those.
Man,
I don't think
Larry
so.
the coward didn't seem so cowardly. He got a good night's rest.
Why is that? He can talk.
I know he can talk, but he's not like,
Oh,
Whatever you guys want to do, I don't want to step in.
He's not Larry the unimposing.
okay.
he's Larry the fears danger.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a difference.
Okay.
You guys have not proven dangerous except for Judel, who's assaulted him and slapped his precious lunch meats out of
He
his
did
hand.
like an Ahmed on me. You know, the clock bomb kid.
No.
He held his lunchbox full of wires at me and expected me to just think this guy had was building like, yeah. Oh, of course it's a clock. What was I supposed to expect?
Fair enough.
Anyway, so it seems like we're still heading towards our original.
Cool
goal.
magic item, Larry. Want to bring it to the White House?
Larry gets accepted to MIT despite being covered in shit.
I feel like that's a little bit more of a dig on Ahmed than it was necessary.
Ahmed is not-
Ahmed the dead terrorist?
Oh yeah, Ahmed. His name was Ahmed, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Ahmed wasn't covered in shit.
yeah, Ahmed wasn't covered in shit.
He was an Indian.
Larry's covered in shit.
Larry's covered in shit though. Larry's definitely a shitty guy, like literally.
We have Indian friends. All right, so we're still heading towards the original
All right.
goal, right? Anything on the way?
Now we're just gonna. We're just
Any
gonna
red flashing in the water at all?
You do not. The water is still, and eventually you come to the mouth of a river, snaking out of the forest thick. The river current pushes you a little to the side, but nothing happens to you nor the boat. You see that this clear river water meets the kind of salty brines and has a interesting play on the water as the pure water meets the salt water. That's right. That's right. All right. But nothing strange happens. Everyone roll a wisdom check.
Ooh.
Oof.
I got it.
Ooh. I rolled a 20.
11.
I'm just busy focusing on
All right.
making sure we're going the right direction.
Did you get
I rolled a 6. And
I don't know.
All right,
boss.
you guys hear a very, very faint giggle as you pass this mouth of a river. But other than that, you pass it with no effect. You are traveling in shallows for the most part, so you do not see any additional life beneath you or anything. You do spot a interesting seashell
Ayler, where?
in the water, approximately 2 feet down.
Hold on, stop the boat.
No, I don't know.
I saw a very pretty seashell.
Okay.
That's seashell.
You better be a damn
I
pretty
do enjoy-
seashell.
I do enjoy. I've lived in the mountains in my entire life, and I've never seen one. So
Okay,
pretty.
whatever. Stop the boat.
Alright.
Goddamn. Go get your seashell.
Ayler
Casting
sees
spells
seashells
using-
down by the seashore.
Can you cast any spells using seashells?
No, but they look pretty.
Okay.
I hop out of the boat.
Okay. You hop into some very warm water, up to your knees about.
2 feet up.
Yep.
I reach down, go to grab the seashell.
Okay. It's a beautiful white seashell with brown accents.
Is it like a scallop shell, or is it like a?
It's like a scallop shell.
Had it.
It's fairly big, about the size of your palm.
Had to
If
dig
you
into
extend your fingers, it covers it.
You had to dig into Animal Crossing part of your brain to remember what kind of shell it is.
Yeah.
Visualize it.
I'm gonna make a necklace out of that later. When I get the time.
Very pretty.
Mr. Nature.
So you already passed by another chain of islands that's now to the behind you guys, and there's an island to the right you see that is overgrown with more forest. It's got a noticeably large tree at the middle of it, pointing up. But your travels are very uneventful. The island is quiet. It is about noon or midday. As you get in between the island and the main island and the island containing the lighthouse. You see the lighthouse in its glory now. It is a pretty wide-based tower that goes dramatically into a thin tip that just extends straight vertically in a kind of a cylinder of what looks to be more of a crystal than it is glass, but pure white. And you can sense that there was once light in said lighthouse, though it is dim and it does not seem like it illuminated this area for quite some time. It is capped by a wooden dome. The rest of the island is pretty sparsely wooded, and you can see a few ruins on the far side of the island. On the island close to you, the main island, there's another river outlet. On the other side of the river, as you pass this mouth, you see a large amount of red light coming from that island.
Oh boy.
You see that in stark contrast to the ruins on the other side and the forest that you just left behind, this land across the river is rocky, it is barren. It's got deep, kind of dark gray stones and jagged edges cutting out, and then from recesses within it that aren't flooded, or that even that some that are, the same red light pouring out of it.
Roll faster, please.
All right.
Paddle faster, I hear the banjo.
You see this. You see. You immediately notice that the sand beneath you stops from being a pleasant yellow, like a paradise city, and turns into a deep brown and then a startling black sand.
Just a sand or like a gravel?
It's still a very fine sand, but it's of a deadly black.
Or why?
Deadly.
A deathly black. You guys are rowing along the water here is still shoreline, 2.5, 3 feet deep, and you see currents of the sand being picked up and moving around and kind of navigating around the boat. Occasionally, a shaft of red light shoots out from these sand not columns, but rows rather.
So where's the black sand end?
It continues fairly far as far as your rowing is concerned.
How close are we like to the sword? It's like where are we relative to the sword place and the book place?
If you can give me Larry's map, I can do some illustrations.
So guys, looking back at the journal, looks like there are 3 places that might have to go. There's the book, the sword, and then the final place.
Okay.
Also with the little poem on the side.
So this was the first. You guys traveled around this bay. Then what is that? And you guys traveled across that. That was where you heard the little giggle and it was fine. And then as soon as you passed this river mouth, this area started to have black sand and the currents following you. This is the war-torn area of the island to the that side of the river.
The rocky crags.
That's right. And so as you are here and as far out from here you can see is all black sand. Because you are currently just barely in it, so you can't see any end to it.
Want to turn around and go just around the entire island?
Why would
I want to
the
look
entire
at
island?
Larry.
There's
during
this.
this.
Larry is shutting his eyes
evil
and
sand.
doing his best not to shit himself.
Larry,
Yeah,
does this look familiar to you?
I just got mad.
Is this what happened to your ship?
If the evil sand is the problem, can we just not row farther out? Why are we still in the shadows? Why are we still in the shadows? Just let's
Go deeper into the ocean?
Yes.
This used to be an entire city. You can't
The
really go
shallows
deep into the ocean.
end
It's all
around
over.
You're
here.
talking about like the red light. You're
Rolling
talking about like red
hills,
lightning, right?
landmass. It only gets probably about
It's not from the sky, but
60.
rather,
Coming from the ocean, right?
yes, it's kind of columns of light, pathways of light are shooting out where the sand breaks.
Like, is it dangerously close?
Well, I mean, light, yeah, it goes as far as. What's happening is pretend there's some snakes under the sand, and they're writhing through, and they're bumping up the sand. So there's just these kind of bars that are moving around your boat,
So
and, like weaving around.
So like we could definitely get attacked by these. Like I should be scared of these, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think going farther in the ocean. I think it'll make it harder for us when these things attack our boat and sink us.
There you go.
We could try powering through real fast and outrunning them, but I don't know how far the sand goes.
Give me some oars.
Okay, let's. How many oars do we have? Do we have like 4 or what?
You have 6.
6 oars. All right. Well, all 3 of us. Let's go real fast.
I've kind of marked the border there where this black sand has begun, right around the mouth of that river.
All right, I see.
And so you guys have just barely gotten into there.
How long did it take to get there?
From here to here, took you guys. The sun is past its crest, and you guys started at dawn.
That's a long way. Well, let's just go as fast as we can.
Let us try to circumnavigate the lighthouse. Maybe that might help.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, maybe might have to.
might be a better idea.
Deja vu.
So, what's the plan here?
We're backing up. We're turning around, and we're gonna go.
Multi-wave drifting.
We're gonna try to go around the lighthouse building to see if the black sand might stop around there.
Okay.
Trying to
So you're
coming here, coming up, but
Psych.
then going like near.
okay. So you're gonna be skirting that lighthouse island.
Skirt.
Skirty, skirt, skirt. Skirt your girt. Squirt your girt. So you guys return and you see that the so what edge do you think is north?
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'd be heading
this
north.
way.
North is up.
And that's because of what I put on the other map?
Yeah.
Can I see what the other map is?
You're gonna cross at the end.
Yeah, because
Retcon.
I did it wrong.
Oh.
Oh,
Where is the other map?
Is it true north on that map?
No, north is like that.
Oh wait, here it is. How do we get under that?
Let me see how I fucked it. How I freaked it.
Then I freaked it.
Is it?
No, I did it right.
My pen out. Then I freaked it.
This tower is that one. And so if north is pointing that way with this tower at the top, north is that way.
Oh.
So if you guys want to mark it on the map, you can.
You have the general idea.
Okay. Basically, the view that you guys saw from the telescope as a player knowledge, that view was due north. Does it make sense, Mac?
Yeah, it's just I thought we were going up the diamond shape.
Yeah. That's more. I see. It's off a couple degrees, but this general idea is that's where north is.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah, that's what we were saying. I think. I mean, we kind of just tilted for like simplicity thing because we didn't remember the exact angle.
Yeah.
We're saying like it's generally this way.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good enough.
We got that album.
Bill's his life is pointless. Things.
I think yours wants you to stop. He's giving it the look.
Song's called Telescope.
Yeah.
Ah.
So
I think it's safe to say that you should stop.
if I find a song called "Dumb Retard," I shouldn't sing it.
There's,
That
I think
doesn't
there is a song called Dumb Retard.
probably. It's about
There's a lot of songs with a lot of different names.
Did you mean to say it's safe to say? Because that was literally like the next line in the song.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. Well, you said it's safe to say. I think we should stop.
I just wasn't sure if it was on purpose, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It was directly referencing the song you were referencing.
Oh yeah, Mr.
You
Krabs.
keep on stretching bits that way too goddamn long.
Way too thin. Bit too thin. Motherfucker. I'm a fish with a fin.
I don't mind. You're the one who's gonna have to edit it.
Yeah. Thanks.
I'm not the one stretching the bits out.
Okay.
Bit too long. Take a hint. Bit too long. Cut the shit.
Coming here like hashtag not all D&D players. We know. We're talking about the ones who do.
Yeah.
Teach them not to stretch bits.
Are we cutting this?
It'll be
Whoa.
weeks before we figure that out. Anyway.
I can make the colors flash so they don't have to be
So
white.
how does the sailing
Oh
go?
my god.
Look, so usually it's that, right? I can do this. I'm very happy.
Cool.
But I can do it so fast.
George, every time you talk about the light, every time you make any of us talk about the lights, it's awful content.
You think I know that? You think I don't know that?
You think you know.
You think I know that?
You think I know
You
that?
think I know what quality content is?
I'm just here playing game!
Same.
So how does the sailing go, George? How does the oaring go around the lighthouse? Do we find any success? Do we catch a break?
You never catch a break.
No, never.
Have I ever given you guys a break?
I don't know.
No.
Giving us a death.
That's true.
We gave us a
Man.
break from Tonto. But even that was...
Moment of silence for our boy Tunnel.
He's not...
Moment of silence!
He's not gone.
Tonto wouldn't have wanted that.
That's true. Moment of loudness for our boy Tunnel. Never. Anyway, so you guys skirt. That's going to be the southern edge
I'm
of that
just trying
island.
to think in my mind, if it's taken us a half a day on a dinghy to like maybe circumnavigate a quarter of this island, we only really traveled like a full 24 hours
What?
via boat. I think would this place be in like,
Think about it.
okay.
Be like what?
Very close.
Yeah.
What?
I'm thinking about the distance between Key West and Cuba. You can see Cuba on a good day.
Can
Yeah.
you? Okay.
I'm just trying to think, would we be able to see this place from the closest
tower.
point of land?
Let's see what place.
All of where we are right now.
Well, obviously
From,
we did
like,
because
there?
There was like
Yeah.
a good couple hours where we
Oh,
didn't
probably
see
not.
anything.
Also, maybe our Earth is like that, so 2 points where we would see each other. This Earth maybe be like that.
Okay.
Don't think about it too hard.
Maybe this Earth is wavy.
Yeah, this is like a sine wave.
It's like a wavy chip.
Yeah.
The lazy shit.
Yeah, like a wavy chip.
The point being is I am greatly inconsistent with distances. And so you shouldn't think about it. You should just...
Have we found any success with circumnavigating the goddamn island?
Yes.
All right.
Hey.
This side of the island, it does return to that beautiful yellow sand that you're more accustomed to. And the island has a small kind of gap between this lighthouse island and then a tiny adjacent island. Wait, give me a second here. Okay. and you're just sailing around. It is again eerily quiet. The amount of activity around here. You see not much. The glowing channels of sand during the black sand have stopped at that edge of the different colors. So you guys are not pursued. You do see a couple more shells in the water, Ayler.
Anything strikingly different or prettier?
There is a cone one that you're passing now.
Oh,
I
nice.
appreciate it from afar.
Okay.
As I
Allow it to
clutch-
continue.
As I clutch my current one and like, give it a little rub. between my-
You guys eventually round the lighthouse's island until you're straight on the border, the edge of the island where the lighthouse rests. It's on a cliffside, several feet above the water's edge, and you can see the lighthouse raising into the sky.
I look up in amazement.
All right, roll a wisdom check.
15, I pass.
You see a silhouette in the crystalline structure at the top of the lighthouse, but just for a moment as it passes. And you guys continue oaring around the lighthouse. If you can give me your map, I'll mark where the black sand starts to come into view once more.
Oh boy.
The lick bold graffiti that we saw about, does it say Cobbs?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, short for kobolds.
That's their, like, the gang name, Cobbs.
I think
We went over this.
Yeah, I like we had this discussion
2
when
months
we,
ago.
when we figured out the list of glyphs. And I read that and I was like, that says Cobbs.
I'm just bring up the part that we're cutting out, because we're just waiting for a map to be drawn.
You know, now that I look at it
more.
more, the more clear, like, what the glyphs mean.
Yeah.
These look like letters, but like the Pokemon.
Unknown. Are you looking for the key?
Wow.
I'm gonna give it to you guys. You guys finish.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's bounded.
Yes.
It's not like
That section has been a rift, and is the sand is now inky black. But you guys, I'm gonna give it to you, end up on the eastern shore of the island containing the large book statue.
cool.
All right.
Yeah, I guess we'll stop here for now.
Do it in order of the paid journal.
Did you want to go to a different island? I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah, we
book-
want to say that we
book
want to
good.
go to the book one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to book it to me?
It seems like there's a kind of stairs going down underneath the ground
Oh yeah,
in
yeah.
the journal,
Yes.
marked at this island.
That is what we must search.
Are you making fun of my accent?
No, if I made for the accent, it'd be like, oh yeah, in it. In it.
I suppose so.
What?
I'm doing the accent.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I'm trying to do 2 accents at once. Right?
That's why Mel Blanc was so successful. Mel Blanc was the
Yeah, I know,
best.
Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, and
Ah.
pretty much every other.
Oh, all the Looney Tunes, basically.
Yeah.
Man of 100 voices.
Wow, that's a lot. I've got one.
The man of a dozen voices. Mel Blanc. Blanc? Wow.
I don't know.
Blanky. Donkey.
He played Wile E.
Blanket.
Coyote.
Played Roadrunner.
Played Roadrunner.
No.
He played Granny.
Played Blade Runner. He played Blade.
Wow, he's got quite the repertoire.
I went into Blade Runner thinking it was a sequel to Blade, even though I think Blade came out way after Blade Runner. I was disappointed.
This series doesn't make sense. Blade 1, Blade 2, Blade 3, Blade Runner. What? Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, just stick with numbers.
Oh,
I
you
don't
skipped
have
a
time
couple.
for this. I don't have time for these. For these flow charts and just checking
Flow charts.
timelines and stuff. Anyway, so we're at the book island.
Like, how far through the day are we now?
It is
Long day to run.
Yeah, it's a long day. You guys just kind of worked out your armsies.
Can I add +1 to strength in my head?
In your head.
In your head, sure. Not on the character.
I'm not eating enough protein to build my muscles.
Oh, you gotta get some protein, bro.
Protein. Oh boy.
I'm a soy boy.
All right.
Oh shit.
What's the Forgotten Realms equivalent of soy?
Soy?
Elf juice.
Oh shoot!
Oh, juice.
I'm an elf boy.
You're an elf boy.
I am an elf.
Little elf boy.
Little elf boy.
If I press record,
boy.
does it pause the recording?
I wouldn't try.
Whoa! Suddenly, it's the morning and the adventure continues.
Well, how did that happen?
I don't
It's
know.
not even the morning.
Man,
But-
I'm not tired anymore. None of us are.
It's
That's
we're in a
weird.
lot better condition,
Oh man.
Hey,
and
I'm
I
sure
have
I'll
content for you guys to explore.
Well, okay, guys, let's go in the.
Oh,
Let's go in the book.
jeez. All right.
Jeez, let's go in the book.
So what happens? Let me do a little bit of retconning, just because I don't remember where you guys stopped.
The book.
Well, yes, but
We
I'm
ran
describing
out
the
of
approach
Oh, okay.
because there is no shore, or there is a shore rather.
There was no approach before.
The approach is
Blank
you
land.
guys. Let me see the map so I
I think the
can.
map hasn't loaded yet.
The chunks.
Rendered for
My hands are all like blobby and low poly.
All right, so you guys
Fantasy 7.
approach the shoreline, and you can see the book on its stone pedestal, and it's raised a couple feet out of the water surface where it rests open. But the shore there is no land. The book is actually a little bit underwater, with most of its surrounding island an inch or 2 inches beneath the surface. It's not too much of a hindrance to be walked upon, but there's no land that this statue rests upon.
So the statue rises up out of the water, but like the pedestal is underwater.
The pedestal is it's only an inch or 2 of water.
Okay, so the pedestal rises up out of the water, but all the land that the pedestal is built on.
Yes. But you guys are able to get to the shore. It's a semi-large island. It's big enough that you don't feel claustrophobic, but you can see the other end of it. So you see where the shore dips down to 3 feet, and then to the deep in the far ocean. But you dock on these sandy bays. Are you tying up your boat of any sorts, or what are you doing?
Well, I feel like we would just row the boat all the way to the pedestal.
Okay.
And then just
As
like,
far as we can until
Yes.
we land ourselves there.
You can.
yeah, and then we'll like just kind of like rest the boat up on the stone.
Okay.
I mean, like, what?
Yeah,
what
no,
are we gonna tie
I
on?
like it. Yeah, I've never heard of.
Yeah, typically you don't row in 2 inches of water. But you
Well,
can push yourselves.
Yeah, we're gonna get out and push the boat.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
that it can be taken away
That's
by the
fine.
tide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So
Okay.
Tide does exist.
that's right. Maybe. Who knows? It's magical.
Well,
Magical land.
shit, you're right. This is magic water.
Magic.
It's got lightning snakes
That's true.
Yeah.
and black sand.
That's also true. But there's black sand in the other place, the other realm.
Hawaii.
Yes.
Hawaii.
Hawaii. So you guys push the boat up. Everyone. So remember the word perception check? I haven't said that in a long time,
You
right?
haven't. Yeah, that was like.
But that's just wisdom, so
Yeah.
it don't matter.
Ah.
Where my die go?
I make it by a measly 4.
Yeah, I rolled a 3, so I passed by 14.
Ah, here we go. All right, I got a 11.
11. And that makes you make it?
Yep.
Then all three of you notice when you go to the other side of the statue to kind of prop your book up, there is a small, yeah, your boat. There is kind of a hidden staircase leading up to the top of the pedestal where the book rests. And additionally, this 2 inches of water seem to be flowing down into a crack where these stairs meet the floor.
Oh.
So the stairs go up, but there's a crack.
Yes,
that
it's
the water flowing
a
into.
stone pedestal, risen, and then there's a small staircase, and then at the base of the staircase, water's flowing down.
It appears to be a hidden staircase.
Appears so, but how do we open it?
That is the question.
That was a drain. Did I miss something?
Apparently.
Why would they have a drain?
So the water doesn't flood the place. I thought that's why the water was flowing into the stairs.
Well,
Well, perhaps there's actually something down there. Maybe a sewer system that we could investigate. Perhaps it is a drain.
Is there actually something I missed?
No, I mean, you heard it all. It says to interpret it as a drain instead of a
There's
hidden.
a staircase and there's water going in, but it's not flooding the place. It's going down in
Yes,
Hole.
there is suggestions of, or inklings that there is a complex beneath this stone book, and that the entrance is beneath the stairs, which is why the water's flowing beneath there.
Well, there is a staircase that had with a down arrow on the journal.
Yes.
So maybe it is maybe it's telling people how to get to where the drain goes.
Indeed.
Well,
Let us take a look.
So everything is advanced civilization had logical design.
I would like to taking my faux shard, wedge it. Am I able to wedge like the back end of my faux shard into the crack and try and kind of wiggle this open like a lever?
don't say that word.
Oh, I just had a bad. You can attempt to, though. Any efforts, you're not finding much purchase.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like we could force this thing open.
I didn't think it would be possible. It's quite a bit of stone you're trying to move.
Want to see there's something in the building?
Yes, we should check out the staircase. What it leads to.
Let us ascend.
So this staircase is kind of on the back of the pedestal, and it allows you to ascend and traverse the top where the book's level is and walk around to the front of it.
Is Larry following us?
Yes, though he is kind of like, well, guys, it's kind of weird.
Forgot he was there.
Yeah, I keep to myself.
I didn't say that. Or is he not in the realm of fantasy? He's like in between
Yeah.
realms.
He's there, don't worry.
He's transcended reality.
If he's not talking, it's because he's got a mouthful of sawdust bread.
Is he just constantly eating it because of the low calorie?
Yeah.
That, and it's a nervous tick for him.
Oh.
To nibble at sawdust bread.
So we ascend the staircase.
Okay. And you guys kind of have to shuffle along like a cliffside so you don't fall off this pedestal. But get to the front of the book, and you see writ upon it is something in common tongue. And you all read it?
He reads it.
Who reads it?
I read it.
Riddle.
I'm the most proficient in reading.
That's what you read, buddy.
Pledge thy blooded allegiance to Glamos, for he greatly gives strength in mind as well as body. Do well not to upset he. Glamos is strong in punishment as he is power. May his godly strength be seen upon us. And that took up 2 pages. Look.
In the center of the book, where you presume the typical sigil has the sword rising out of it, is a shallow stone dish.
Oh God, we gotta
find a sword.
At the bottom right, there is an indentation where a gem would fit. You guys all have vivid flashbacks of the step on the top of the tower that you visited previously.
Oh, this is.
Were we supposed to bring those gems
Oh,
over?
this is going to be a pain. It seems we must go back and retrieve all the other
I
points.
threw one of those in a room full of water.
Well, this time we don't need to circumnavigate the entire island at least.
That would be true, yes.
And we gotta find a sword.
Yes.
That is true as well.
Is that
The sword hole, right?
Negative. It's a shallow stone dish.
the shallow stone?
You said where the sword was coming out.
Yes,
where
it's
the sword usually would be coming out, but this time it's not. It's a dish.
A dish.
a shallow stone dish.
Just stupid Mac.
No, I never said.
Stupid Mac doesn't get it.
No, it's all right.
I'm the one that's asked for additional explanation of the scenery like 12 times already. Don't feel bad.
Dumb Mac. Think
No,
somebody
it's
would install
okay.
a drain in a building that on a
It's not even a
shallow-
building.
Are you okay? Like, do you,
It's not a building. Where am I? What am I inside of?
You're not inside of anything.
We went upstairs.
Stone pedestal, stairs, book.
It's just a big stone book.
Yes, it's a statue.
You can have
The
stairs.
Statue of Liberty. You go inside.
You're
You're not wrong.
But it's not that big.
Yeah,
It's not as big as the Statue of Liberty.
I thought it was just a thing under a big book statue. You're talking about.
this you just read?
Yeah.
I understood it. George.
That's the
I
statue.
mean, I can't. If a player, it's my fault. I'm the DM. If the player does not understand, it's a fault on me for not describing it.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Ethelhard does raise a good point. We do not need
You can
to.
see that in the telescope, all those words and shit.
No, you cannot.
So it's like real small in the telescope. It wasn't actually.
In addition, the words are inlaid more like a slight chiseled into the surface. You can see at this point where the sun plays on a shadow, and you can kind of see what is cast there, and also running your hand over the grooves, you can make out the words. But from
How small is this book?
It's a fairly large book. You'd estimate 20 feet by maybe 15. The stone pedestal.
Ethelhard does raise a good point to where we don't need to go encounter the Black Sands in order to go back to the telescope, to the castle, to retrieve these other stone crystals. So I feel we should head back to the island now so that we may complete this puzzle.
Yep.
You hear that, Larry? We're going back.
Oh
Larry just left.
Alright. Is there anything we need to do to like go back, or can we just go back?
no! What direction are you guys taking?
We're
Back.
I'm assuming we're just going straight beeline towards these
Into-
docks, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. Going to the docks.
Yeah, it's not too far away. Okay.
Yeah.
You can do docks into the castle.
Because what time of day is it? It's like heading towards evening now, wasn't it?
Yes.
So maybe by the time we get there, it'd be around nighttime.
Almost. The sun would. I'm sorry. Yeah, the sun would just be
Sunset.
setting.
Yeah, sunset.
Twilight.
Yeah.
Golden hour.
Perhaps.
Yes.
Yes.
Golden hour.
Golden hour.
What are you referencing?
Nothing.
I don't know.
We're making
It's
a
a funny
funny
way to
voice.
talk. Yeah. Try it,
Huh.
Mac. Try it. It's a fun way. It
It's
has to be
Sean-
Con Olaf.
it's Sean
Sean
Connery.
Connery.
Sean Connery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Con Shonery.
Con Shonery.
It's Sean.
Con Shonery.
Okay.
There has to be Count
Mr.
Olaf.
Con.
Has anyone seen the series of Unfortunate Event on Netflix?
That's
I'll
like the
take
first
let
two,
it now.
And he talks like I'm Count Olaf.
Yeah. My count off isn't gay.
It's the dude from
boycott Netflix.
How I Met Your
Not
Mother.
my count.
Who's
Neil
gay.
Patrick Harris, who's a homosexual.
Oh, yeah, he's actually a real life homosexual.
Yeah. He never plays one though.
No.
That'd be typecast.
It's too attractive to be played as a homosexual.
Or gays like ugly goblins.
All right, so you guys head kind of a south.
Also played Count Olaf. You mean too?
In
Why
what?
they pick him? Because he's attractive. We need a hot Olaf.
Hot Aunt May, hot Olaf.
What's next? Red Riding Hood.
She's already hot.
Remember that
I gotta
clip
say,
of-
some of my favorite Dozinjis are Red Riding Hood having sex with the wolf.
Remember that clip of the porno with Red Riding Hood? They wear like Halloween masks. He's like, and then he,
Oh, yeah, he
rips
takes
off
the-
the mask and you're Skeletor.
Skeletor!
What did it say, bitch?
Bitch.
Is that, I'm saying the Juggernaut, bitch.
I think you're thinking. I think he just says, "I'm Skeletor."
So does much happen as we approach the docks?
I was gonna say, you guys are following the rocks on the western side of the port, kind of closely, but far enough away to not get rocked up. Yeah. You eventually pull up to the port, and you see as you find a dock with mostly solid construction, a nearby house that is in pretty well shape. Similar to the one you found already. It does not look to be too broken up.
Let's just duck here.
You can hear a slight commotion as you approach.
Oh boy.
I thought we were gonna roleplay
Domestic
docking
tricks.
a little bit more.
Go ahead. Well, I mean, as you approach the docks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, guys, let's roleplay docking.
That's gay.
Bleh. I would
Can
like
somebody
to.
tie these knots? I'm not good at knots.
I can take care of that.
Would you like to do a check, or are you going to take a good
No,
hour?
I'll take a good hour to tie a knot.
It's a good knot.
He's gonna take 20.
It'll take like 5 minutes.
Yeah. But you can make sure it's a decent knot, or tie 5 really bad knots to make one okay knot.
So how that
I'll
work?
just tie.
Equivalent exchange.
Would you then roll to check to see if each individual knot? I'll tie an okay knot.
Okay. Okay, go.
This isn't loud enough. I'm thrashing around a blanket. Yeah. Oh, that's a good looking knot there.
You just rubbed yourself for 5 minutes.
You need to tenderize the rope in order for it to hold fast and
He
hold
had
strong.
a knot in his shoulder.
Yeah. A
need to deal with these knots.
Oh, that's a big knot.
Well, if I'm being honest with you, I've never been good with knots, so I wouldn't have known that.
Indeed.
You must learn from the master. Aye. Knots are beyond me.
Okay.
Is there any
So
other?
now we're on the dock, right?
Okay, is that your docking role play?
Yep.
Sufficient?
Yep.
Excellent. You guys.
I'm throwing stones at the water while they're talking about tenderizing ropes. Just like a
Are you trying to
bored
skip them, or are you
child.
just throwing stones in the water?
I'm tomahawking them, you know. Yeah.
All right, and your friend, your friend Larry is kind of just hanging out, looking around. He's a little scared of that commotion in the dock house.
Well, obviously we have to go towards the commotion.
That's very uncharacteristic of you guys.
Going towards promotion.
Yeah,
Well, it's
I
like
think you're
a,
mad about,
like a-
about something we missed. We didn't want to go to it.
no, that's all right.
Sorry, but I'm not gonna go dive down to find a dead body.
No, I didn't expect it to.
Okay.
Perhaps they're friendly.
well, it's definitely somebody.
Things domestic abuse. Commotion in a house, and we're gonna come in. Just see like.
Have you talked in character voice?
Yeah.
Oh.
So not about. I wasn't gonna actually say it's domestic abuse. My guys know domestic abuse.
Yeah, there's no
household is so
domestic
happy.
abuse doesn't exist in this.
Because his household is so happy.
Okay. Come on, Larry. There's nothing to be afraid of.
I don't know, man. I hear a lot of commotion.
Well, what do you think it could be?
Is Larry actually
Monsters.
a caricature of us? Is that what he was meant to be? You created like,
Yeah, wow. I didn't realize how deep he
an
was.
embodiment of like of our cowardice and
Guys,
avoiding events.
I mean, it could be a monster. Or, I mean, I don't.
We've taken care of plenty of monsters, Larry. We'll be just fine.
I'll wait outside. I'll wait outside.
We
It's
did
okay.
say
we don't
your
need to bring
safety.
him in.
We did say your safety would not be guaranteed.
You guys can leave the boat here. I'll watch the boat for now.
Okay, watch
Until
our
you
boats.
decide to walk away, and then I'll come
That
with
sounds
you.
like a good idea.
But I'll watch it for at least 10 minutes while you're inside that house.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, whatever you want, dude.
I'll give him another berry.
I ain't your keeper.
He gladly accepts your wondrous nutrition.
You try to like Pavlov and like train it.
It'll be okay. He's like he's a shelter dog that was beat his entire
Beat
life.
and abused.
it's okay, Larry.
It was worth it.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, what's inside that house?
Oh, you already said
We're gonna
it.
walk over. I'm gonna walk over.
We're walking.
Okay,
We're
so-
Strutting.
I'm creeping over. I don't know about you.
Trying to cut the fat, you know.
Mhm.
Get some lean, mean D&D.
I like it. I hate it. I like it. I hate it. Actually, that'd be a good puzzle. Room illuminates green.
Yeah, that'd be great for
Room
an audio
illuminates.
podcast.
Yeah,
I know.
reminder that we have multicolored LEDs that George keeps changing.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I would recommend going to your nearest Sam's Club, purchasing a membership for $30, and then purchasing these things for $20.
Yep.
Which, when you add them up, you also have to buy a hot dog drink combo for $1.50.
Go to your
So-
neighbors who own a restaurant and they'll have a membership.
That's
'cause
true.
Go with them.
Your local small business owners. Anyway, as you guys approach this dock house, you start to recognize via a small sign by the door and kind of just approaching in the placement of it that this is actually a tavern, a dock tavern.
I was gonna say it's Magic Larry's.
Is that his name?
Gary.
Magic Gary.
Magic Gary's.
Very close.
I'm like, wait, is Magic Gary actually Magic
I don't know
Larry?
if Magic Gary's in that book or in this one. But
Probably that book.
yeah, because he's an old dude. The din that you hear is all of glasses clinking, chairs moving, and general noises of very, very merry making. But you do not hear any voices or the sort.
Oh, it's those floating swords and weapons on the break. Floating mugs and chairs and tables.
Well,
Who's opening the door?
are there any windows or not?
There is one window that's been fogged up by salt water.
Well, I enjoy the idea of a tavern. Ailer would like to partake.
Okay.
Taylor wants
So-
sail.
Yeah. Ayler wants some Ayler.
So you open the door?
So I shall open the door.
All right, opening the door, it swings freely and invitingly on its hinges.
Open or inwards? Outwards or inwards?
Let's see, probably outwards,
Whoosh.
because that's how bars work. And you're met with a warm blast of air in the face and a welcoming inside as a brightly lit interior greets you. A tavern filled with patrons, though no patrons at all, glasses floating around as if by magic, brooms moving to clean the floor, and chairs kind of dragging themselves to and fro.
Mickey Mouse with a wand in the corner.
I was
Precisely.
about to say you've entered Fantasia.
Fantasia. Welcome to Fantasia.
If you didn't say brooms, no one would have said Fantasia.
I know, but I also said rooms because I really enjoy Fantasia.
Wow, you said it would be like.
When you opened the door, touching the doorknob, you did feel that kind of numbingness that the other doors you had forced.
I haven't felt it.
Okay, in that case, you feel a special sort of electricity kind of numb your hand, a protective barrier that you kind of shattered when you opened the door by force.
Well, was you gonna knock and have a glass mug turn the knob for me?
Maybe the door would have opened for yourself.
I was considering knocking, actually.
3 bar stools extend themselves from the bar and kind of bring themselves over to you.
Who knocks on a bar door? Though?
Exactly.
That's true.
That's why I didn't do it.
It'd be funny if all I'm stopped, like just stopped in the spot and all turned towards us. No, just turn towards us, like they're looking at us. And then they slowly turn back to where they were and continue moving around.
Well,
Hey, look at this hospitality.
I'm not sure I trust this.
It's just an old magic automaton kind of thing.
The
that's
bar
still there
stools
after the
go
civilization
behind
died
you
out.
and make a move to seat you on themselves automatically.
I will
Whoa.
gladly plop myself down. I will do a little hop on.
All right.
I'm gonna dodge this thing.
All right, so Judel and Ayler, you guys are taken swiftly to the bar by your magic stools. Adelhard, the one that attempted to get you, misses and seems to turn 180 to kind of almost look at you, and then heads towards the other 2 at the bar, leaving you standing there just kind of in the doorway with the cold breeze running from behind you, the ocean.
I'll close the door.
Okay.
Is it so? Are they kind of like wavy, like in their movements, or are they completely stiff? These
Are they just
bar
like?
stools
Are they like?
because
sliding
in
around?
Fantasia,
Oh,
they were
well,
like cartoony.
this is
kinda
a simple enchantment. This is
Okay.
not rubber.
Okay.
This is not Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, this ain't
Come
a Mickey
on.
Mouse clubhouse.
All right, I wasn't sure.
You hear 2 slams down on the bar, and you see 2 glass tankards, excuse me, look to see fill automatically with a light brown alcohols, and come to the top, froth a little bit over the side, and then slide down the bar towards you guys.
Are we getting a spirited away? Me neither. I'm cheers. Woohoo! Finally, things are coming up for us.
Everything's
Free booze.
na na na.
I doubt it will be free. I would like to take a 2 copper pieces and plop them on the bar.
Looking inside your coin pouch, you see you don't have any copper. You just have your 1 electrum piece.
Oh,
You
there.
have a bunch of things you
Hey.
picked up you were going to sell for copper.
No, I had copper pieces, and
Yeah.
apparently now I don't. That's quite odd. It seems I've already paid.
I'm gonna check my wallet.
You have all of your all your money in there.
Oh.
It
Larry
appears.
stole some.
It appears that Larry has
Yeah.
has paid for your drinks.
Yeah.
You already told Kamara this place is so magic we didn't even realize.
Yeah.
Oh, let's just
I'm gonna like walk up to the bar and like lean on it.
Okay.
But not sit down.
The stool that attempted to swift you off your feet kind of nudges your side of your leg like a lost puppy.
I wonder who could be casting the spells on this place.
Well,
I think it's just an old enchantment from a dead civilization. You
that
know.
would be what I was thinking.
Well, at least it's a lovely enchantment.
What were you 2 complaining about before I walked up?
Oh, I think he doesn't have, he's missing 2 copper. I don't know if he
I'm
magically
missing
paid.
2 copper. I'm missing 3 copper actually.
Oh,
got worse.
Yeah, it's happy hour. It's buy one get one. So, so I guess I paid for both of ours. The place took it out of my wallet. What can I say?
Or somebody robbed us.
Adelhard,
Check my.
you hear a thud at the end of the bar, and a glass tankard, sweeps, slides down to you.
Hand me a drink, partner.
And do you grasp it?
I do not.
It continues it continues to fly off the bar, and then as soon as it gets off the edge, just kind of floats off aimlessly.
Oh,
And kind of wanders back.
Ayler and Judel, your drinks are cold and alluring in your hand.
I'll take a sip.
Alhard is a man of faith. He's not a drinker.
That's true.
This earth has given me ale. What am I to do with this? I'm a druid.
You can drink it.
Ayler's a
I
man
won't
of the
stop
land.
Ayler and Judel, when you take a sip, you're met with a mental note. Zozo juice. It is a very light drink. It's got kind of a hint of lemon to it and a subtle alcoholic taste. Drinking it leaves a warm feeling in your stomach.
Are they drinking Mike's Hard Lemonade?
Before you know it, you quickly down the entire tankard.
Oof. This was quite good, but I feel we won't find much else here.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't need any more of that Zozo juice.
You both lean back in your chair, and your cups refill with another beverage. This one, a light smoke gray.
I check my wallet.
That is still all your coin.
Oh yeah, when I checked my wallet, did I see it?
You still have all your coin.
Ayler, check your wallet.
I check my wallet.
And you still have all your coin. Or your single coin.
Perhaps it's one of those places where you pay one fee and get to drink all you want.
It doesn't seem like a very.
You think Larry pickpocketed you?
I really hope not, because I've been so nice to him, and I really think he has some good in his heart. But if he doesn't, I'll have to keep an eye on him from now on.
Sometimes criminals are just criminals.
I guess so. He is indeed a looter. But what could I say? I felt sorry for him.
The drink inside your hands both start to kind of foam over and splash on your palms or on the sides of your fingers as you're holding your tankard.
Hey, calm down, magic thing.
I let go of my tankard.
Yeah, I'm Taylor. I'm shaking my hand off.
It attempts to reattach itself to your hand.
All right, nah, come on. I'm good. Yeah. Raise my hand up.
It floats away from your hand and moves towards your mouth to feed you itself.
I want to
We
hop
should
down
leave.
from my bars.
Yeah.
Swatting at it.
I'm gonna
backing up.
pat the lost puppy stool and move to leave.
As you do, the stool moves with unparalleled speed to the door, followed by several other chairs and other furniture that is animated, blocking the doorway.
I want to make a quick break for the window. Like that one episode of Scott Pilgrim, like where he
Episode?
no, from the movie.
Oh,
That one scene where
he jumps out the window.
Yeah, where
Oh,
hey, it's Scott
That's
here.
the one!
Is Scott here?
No. Actually, he just left. That one. That's the emotion.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're jumping towards the window?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I know the gif.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you kind of Superman in the air.
Yeah.
Roll a dexterity check.
Okay.
So seeing that he does that, if they move to block him, I'm gonna try and take the opportunity and skirt through. But only if they move to block him.
I rolled an 18. I failed.
All right. So, yeah,
Into the wall.
you miss it, and you kind of just headbutt the wall. You take.
In the panic of seeing all these chairs and everything start to enclose us in, I try to find the fastest route, and looking back and forth, I attempt to dive through the window, and misjudging how far away it was after my one alcoholic beverage. He's not very good with alcohol, you see.
The beverage
Yeah.
in addition was very powerful.
Yeah, he goes just under the window,
And you take 2 points of damage.
oh, holy shit!
You lost an inch in your neck.
All right, now I'm now 5'4".
You had 11 points.
Yeah, I'm
You actually changed your height.
No.
Uh,
it's gonna be red.
Yeah,
but not yet.
I'm taking my halberd out.
It's like, hey, buddy, you know, hey, pals, you know this movement? And I make my hands to like burning hands position.
As soon as you do, I suppose this is initiative time. So everyone roll some initiative. Actually, you're gonna roll initiative, and you're gonna find out what happens in the next episode of Wyvern Watch.
Whoa!
Whoa!